Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So all eyes on HA9. This famous stadium still very much the venue historically for football globally. There's the whistle, and here we go. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Williams. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Kerkez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zalewski in with the challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Iñaki Williams.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Williams! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Williams. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target as they've always taken it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's through here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Morato. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, sweet feet. Great hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, there's the clearance. Pinches it off him. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good ball. Has a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passes short and sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aim forwards. And it's Salah. He's away! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. It's a good spell of possession, this. And there's green grass ahead of it. Real chance! And here's the chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the runner. Now that's well seen too.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Iñaki Williams. Gets good distance on it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
628.
Williams, shot a goal! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 59, coming on the field, number 9, Victor Boniface.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's there to belt it away. So, what can they make of this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Shapes to shoot!
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again, and the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 16.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Substitutions taking place.
Isidore! It's there!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking tidy in possession here. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mohamed Salah.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Agume. And they're back on the ball again. There's the hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well timed, excellent interception. Riquelme. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the shot! Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Willian. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's tidy. Isidore! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Nice sequence of passes this.
Has been indicated.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oscar Mingueza. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. Mechela. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.